Let's go.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3. We are live. Hey!
Hello.
Hey, Austin! You again! Oh man. Sunburst! Hey, what's up? Gonna watch
Hello.
Stark and Razzak, the risking.
I am a computer.
Oh, Jesus. Streaming today, nice. Yeah, so Razzak is here, and with the same like setup from the interview, he's again in his like little PC and stuff. Oh, and also, by the way, this is his PNG tuber debut, basically. This is the first time him doing live stuff. So be nice to him.
Yeah. It's my first time. I'm a little bit stressed, but I think it was live will be going good. I hope.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Damn, Austin, I think you're one of the only people that have been in every individual stream. So thank you for that, man. Austin just said he's been studying Rizology. What the fuck? Oh man, all that the Gen Z talk, man. I really, yeah.
It's so funny. I like it.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. Sunburst, hey, oh cool. Dashing PC is doing live content. Yes. By the way, Razzak, what kind of PC are you in right now? What's that thing exactly?
On my VTuber picture.
Yeah.
It's a PC called Minitel. It's considered the first French PC to be able to connect into international connection with created by French people. It's a very iconic one in terms of retro PC in France. So I use this one.
Oh, nice. I wish my country invented something cool like that.
I mean,
Austin, PNG tuber looks really good, man. Good work, Razzak.
yeah, thank you. I mean, it's not really me. It's a look that's doing all the work. I just make only the picture inside, and the rest is look work. So thanks him instead.
Oh man, I just need a second to show you guys how we set up like the motion capture logic of Razzak inside my stream. It's the most like diabolical, like cursed setup ever, in my opinion. Wait, I just downloaded the picture. So there we go. That's Razzak IRL face reveal.
Yes, just a mic.
Yeah, just a mic with headphones. It's so cursed, but hey, it works, and it's like animating him very well.
I'm just a machine, you know.
Exactly. Deus Ex Machina. Sunburst. They invented StarCrafts, the coolest invention. Oh, true, but yeah. Austin, the most diabolical setup, yes. And all Razer. So the microphone is from Razer and the headset is from Razer, and it's, yeah. Anyway, so why exactly are we? Oh, Peter, nice evening. Hi, Peter.
Hello, Mr. Peter.
Peter is also from our Discord, so we have here really like VIP guests in the stream right now. Yeah, Razzak, are you currently working on something specific, by the way?
Current project?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I'm working on something. But I think I will show it later for that, because we are discussing about the the video we prepare, the shotgun tutorial, the famous
Yeah.
one.
Oh, exactly. So the thing is, like, there have been a lot of like requests about a tutorial for beginners about Razzak Style, because it's a very like unique and like personal style, I guess. Because a lot of influences have been like processed inside of Razzak Style, and yeah, and he is working on a beginner friendly from scratch 0 to final game asset tutorial about what?
Oh, so basically we'll be creating a Cyberpunk shotgun tutorial. I mean, just to create a very old shotgun like we saw in World War One, and adding super high-tech cyberpunky technology on it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brevi. You are the famous one. Hello. Okay, so
Hi, Bravi. Austin, yo, awesome. That tutorial sounds amazing. Gathered the whole family around to watch it. Yeah, please. It will be a, I don't know, 5 or 10 hour long tutorial. So, yeah, you can binge watch the tutorial and get with your family into the details of color theory, pixel art, and yeah, so on and so forth. Razzak will jump into the structure and chapters in a moment, I think, right?
So I will explain the way about the tutorial on this live. So we are basically agree on a structure about how we are doing the video, because this will be a very, very long one. Look say about 10 hours, but I don't know if I think it will be I think it will be less shorter, to be quite honest. But it will be still a very long one. So because I aim to give you all the information required to give you the skills to create something. It's not about just creating one object and you're good to go. It's more about the shotgun tutorial. It's like a giant exercise course to explain different parts of how to create an asset with my art style. So it will begin with prepare a little bit of preparation work, because but for this case I made it for you for you people. After that we are doing blocking, modeling, to create the basic shape and how to structure it. And the next one would be polishing the current modelization we have, to create more details, to be more interesting in terms of quality. And of course, we all know it. It's we are talking about the infamous one, the UV unwrapping.
Oh god.
and we all know about this one.
Oh god, Jesus have mercy.
And we all know that my art style consists of pixel perfect UV. So
Exactly.
this one,
I think I have to like jump in. I think you're basically the polar opposite of like everything, like because pixel perfect is totally something else from like photo bashing, because photo bashing is just like fast results, and yours is like putting in the love, the time to really like paint the concept and stuff. And yeah, and very important. So I just want to still remind you guys. So this will be a beginner tutorial. So really, if you have never used Blender before, you should be able to end up with a nice render in the end. And also, it's basically teaching the very basics of pixel art, right? Right.
Yeah. So basically, it's a very. It's like I explain everything. Every part of it, we have chapters, and inside the chapters, we have a small exercise we are doing to create the final result. And each exercise will help to understand how to do 3D modeling. So it will be very straightforward for this, but it will be very long too. So be careful on this one. So don't expect a short one in terms of the video length.
Okay. In the chat, wait, let me keep up with the chat so I can do something too. Sunburst, I will truly enjoy watching your tutorials, Razzak, the Riz Lord.
Oh my god, yes, you can, it's basically, you have you can steal everything you learn inside this video, it's no problem.
Yeah,
everything, it's just a knowledge we share.
So you should be able to at least partially copy parts of Razzak styles, or at least understand his style a bit more and develop your own style, I guess. So can you trust a teacher when he's the chat when he has the chat jawline? Yeah, man. Austin,
oh
I'm hyped for making low VDS style items. Oh, nice. That's true. You would fit perfectly onto a DS game or something like that with your fidelity and your style, Razzak, in my opinion. Sunburst. Oh, I meant to ask, have you made good progress on your game, Mr. Stark? No, I haven't, because I'm doing so many things, and I can elaborate maybe tomorrow a bit more about it, because I'm currently in the middle of 3 collaborations at the same time, but nothing straight, nothing concrete. Oh god, I'm so terrible my English is terrible. Imprint after. Howdy.
Mr.
Yeehaw.
Mr. Imprint after. Howdy.
Can you do good pixel art in Blender? Oh, that's a good question from Ozzy.
Okay, I can showcase you a project if you want. I made different one. I can show you a finished one, or I can show you a wipe one. It's up to you.
So chat, or Ozzy in this case, would you like to see a finished project, just so you can get an understanding of what's possible with just Blender? Just let us know in the chat, man. Wait, Austin, will it be only on YouTube or some type of Udemy platform? So Razzak, what about that?
So, for this question, it will be only on YouTube for free, of course. So it will be not Udemy platform. It's just YouTube, and that's it.
Yeah, it's so funny because exactly that was my point. Because when we had a little chit chat yesterday, and I said, Razzak, are you sure you don't want to sell it? It feels like a lot of work and high value outcome, and Razzak said, no, I want it to be free.
I want it to be free.
Yeah.
Okay. So
wait, Ozzy, I'm making right now assets for PS1 Horror, and I need good guide to textures. Okay, I mean, if you continue to watch this stream today, I think you will get some stuff out for you for your current situation, man. Sunburst, I understand. Collapse taking the center screen. Yeah, yeah. But basically, I shove nothing in the back. Wow, hey, you haven't shown me that thing, man.
So
that looks great, man.
So this is a final project one I made. So you can see it's all in pixel art I made. I just remove the highlight a little bit. So you can see I made the background, I made foliage, I made a little bit of terrain, and of course when you, I mean, I'm just optimizing to the hardest I can with my camera for Strum, so I don't do overwork on it. So this is the camera viewport when you look at it. So you can see how
nice.
of kind of final result in terms of pixel art I made, Mr. Ozzy. I can give you a little bit of quick rundown because I've got compositing inside too.
Yeah. So, yes, please. For me too.
I don't
Diego.
know
if. Hi, Diego. What's up?
I will try to. I know. It's another screen. My render is on another screen, so I'll try to showcase it maybe over here. What is it? Image editor. Okay.
Oh, sure. Take your time, and I will work through the chat meanwhile. Diego, I love PS1 style. Like your word, mate. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Thank you too, man. Austin, we should be able to donate to Razzak for all that work. Is there a way? Razzak, what do you say about that?
Can you repeat that? I was just a little bit focused.
Austin just asked if he can donate to you.
I mean, if you donate something, it will be to look pocket. So it will be not for me, but if you give me money if you really want to give money, give instead to look, because I've got enough, I've got a job that give me money, so don't give money, okay? If you really want to support someone, support Luke, and you will be all right.
Sorry, but I just loved your comment. I have enough money.
Yeah, I'm not super rich. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in debt. I've got nothing. I'm just good in terms of money wise. So
nice.
Don't worry about that.
But I think always a way is just help each other inside the community, I guess. So there's not just money, helping others. If you see a question you can answer in the comments or on the Discord, maybe jump in and just try to help someone. I think that's also kind of a nice donation, in my opinion.
So to answer Mr. Input after, yes, everything you saw on the project and the picture, it's handmade. Everything I made it by hand painted. It's only me that made it. There are no tricks.
Nice. Austin, I will have to return to this live later today. Have a good stream, guys. Quark. Yeah,
thank you,
man. Sure. Maybe if you have time later, just come back into the stream. I guess we will be here quite a while.
So I can continue to explain the chaptering of the tutorial.
Oh, wait a second. Galiante. Sorry. Oh man, I still don't get your. You need to send me a text of how to pronounce your username. I'm so sorry. Galiante. I bought another course, lol, but this time the instructor seems like a good teacher, lol. Unfortunately, it isn't a low poly retro look that I wanted, but YOLO. I mean, if the course, like online course, works for you, man, I hope you achieve your goals with the course. So much about that. Bravi, holy, humble giga chat.
Thank you, really.
I think it's amazing that we establish you as like the like messiah of this whole like subculture, I guess. You're the Chuck Norris of this whole thing.
I don't know. I'm just the support one. I'm just here to support. That's it.
Pablo, laughing my ass off. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Sunburst. Honestly, as long as they go over the basics, it should help significantly. Yeah, exactly. I think education overall like is always like a good idea. And sorry for interrupting, Raz. So please.
Yeah. That's okay. So,
Sorry.
oh my God, more questions.
Oh God, wait. Pixel
How many?
Dominus. Hi. Hey, what's up? Hey, Pixel. You recently Pixel Dominus recently made a game. Please check it out, man. So Pixel, if you want, you can drop your link to your Steam page. Maybe people want to like check it out. So 7 CDs. How many hours in the week do you work on the breadwinning job? And how many hours do you work on your Blender projects? So yeah, Razzak, how many hours do you work your day job, and how many?
I've got 36 hours a week work job. And and I start my work day very, very late. I begin at 10 and finish it at 18 and a half. And after that, I've got 1 hour and a half of free time, I guess. And after that, I work on projects. So it can be sometimes I work every day, maybe 2 to 4 hours on it, but it's not all the time. Sometimes I never work, but sometimes if you want my typical working schedule is 2 or up to 4 work hour every day.
Oh, okay. So you really like it's basically full time. So you work full time, and in like every second you have left in your free time, with like off time off the PC.
Yeah.
My situation is a bit different. I work part time in the museum and basically part-time on all this social media stuff. There's also a lot of stuff you actually can't see. So even if I'm not uploading videos or making live streams, I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. For example, I have a Patreon account, and that sounds totally dumb, but a lot of people from the Patreon account are like asking questions or needing help on their projects. So I'm like doing my research for them, basically sending them little tutorials, so private tutorials, and trying to help them on their like problems. So that's a lot of work. But I mean, I also like get money from Patreon, so it's basically also part-time. And yeah, but I mean, the thing, if you monetize both sides, so I make like with all the social media stuff and 3D stuff inside that sphere money, and with my job, there's not much left of like doing for myself or trying outside of creating content. So I always need to like figure out a way of doing something I want, but also like turning it into like content. So yeah, so much about my side of the thing. But I think it's more and more normal to have like multiple things going on at the same time. I think, for example, my parents, they just had one job and that's basically it. And yeah. Ati the Terrible, props for the nice historical accurate female armor, 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Is it historical accurate armor actually?
I can explain a little bit on this one.
Yeah.
So,
don't even know what's the stream about. Just saw the image and clicked. Hey, thank you for like tuning in, and yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And hello, Mr. Pixel Dominus. So, for the accuracy on this one, we have multiple things on it. Basically, we have a classical plate gauntlet over here. That's very classic. It's not very hard to think about in terms of historical research. We have a brigantine, I guess, brigantine over here. That's very famous to be used by people like mercenaries and common soldiers for the 15th century, 14th century. And we have Gambizon over here. That was very common too. So I use it Gambizon. And I use it. I don't know about the name of this piece of armor for the arm set, but it was used for kind of cheap way protection during medieval time, like always. That means it's a very kind of cheap armor we got here. And we have two types of historical weaponry. So we have the Misericord over here. It's a dagger specializing into killing armor-plated enemies. When they are falling down and underground, you put your dagger inside the hole of the armor to kill it, basically. That's why we get the Misericord, because you give the last breath of this one with this dagger. So it's a armored knight killing dagger, I must say. And this is a war razor. So it was a weapon used to kill a two-handed and one-handed kind of weaponry. It was very common during the 14 and 30 weaponry. It's kind of associate with banditry because it was very powerful and it's quite impressive to look at it.
Is it French or what kind of origins has the armor?
Brigantine can be. I don't know if it's French related, but it's very known into French kingdoms when it was at the time.
Okay, because I think in Austria we have like similar armor pieces, and but like with different the parts are like different. The like the chest parts, I think they have a different focus, especially if you're using it for horse riding and stuff.
Yeah, brigantine was not very common to horse riding people. It's more like a infantry one in terms of using.
Okay. So more like a light armor for fast fighting and stuff, and
yeah, cheap, quite resistant, and light for infantrymen.
7CD, I appreciate this. Thank you.
No problem.
Hey dudes, what up? Hey,
hello, Mr. Kapayoshi. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, the boys are back in town, I guess.
Yes.
Ati the Terrible. I know the arm plates. They on the Gambizon as jack chains. Oh, okay. I think that's super funny because we don't have those in my country. I worked in the history museum with all the armors, and we have more like full on like one limb would be one entire armor piece, but we had never like light armor like that. We had almost there was a huge like focus on heavy armor in my country back then, but super impressive. I've never seen something like that. And yeah, and oh wait, sunburst indeed. Have you seen the Wispy gauntlets? Very fascinating how armor developed. Yes. Looks awesome. By Bros before Quares and Mantiska. Hey, what's up, Mantis? And
hello, Mr. Mantis.
Mantis. Oh god, I'm currently. By the way, I'm just like dropping here like real life lore. I've seen that a lot of people are subscribed to the channel from Brazil, and so I'm now learning Portuguese for like I'm starting to get really into Portuguese, and
Same,
so I'm
exactly same. I'm
Really?
learning. Yes, I do.
Portuguese.
Yes, Portuguese. Yes, exactly.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yes, I do. I do.
Oh man, I just like got a Bubble today because they have a lifetime subscription. You pay once and have it all like all the languages on Bubble all the time. And yeah, so I saw like a lot of people from Brazil subscribe to this channel are inside this niche actually. So I don't know why retro low poly stuff is so popular in Brazil, but I totally appreciate it, guys. And I want to come like forward and want to learn. I want to learn Portuguese to maybe help people in Brazil. But the thing is, like, I totally mix up like pronunciation because like Portuguese, English, and German and stuff like that, and all those different kind of pronunciations. It's so confusing. So I still need to figure a lot of stuff out. But yeah, anyway. Mantis, this guy's art is ballers. Yeah, that's Razzak. Check him out. On his, by the way, his Twitter link is in the comments below if you want to check his stuff.
Yeah,
out.
it's in the description. You can see. You can see, for example, this render, but with all the final touches on it. So if you want to see this, but more high quality, you can see it in my Twitters.
Mantis, I would love to see a full-fledged game with such a beautiful art style.
Yes, you're such a silly one, Mr. Mantiska. You are a silly one.
Yeah, I mean time and money, I guess, right?
Yes, I know. I've got. I need to have at least 1 or 2 years to create a game preparation. All of this.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Pixel Dominus. Any plugins you're using for your workflow in Blender 4?
Yes. So basically, where I will teaching about my workflow about that inside the Shotgun tutorial, because I use a plugin that's called Primabase. You can see it over here, Primabase plugin. It's a connection between Blender and Sprite. So when I paint it into Sprite, I can see into my Blender model in live action. So I will teach it how to install it and how to use it, and of course some tricks to use it more efficiently, I guess.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Nice. More Outlaw. Hello, guys.
Hello, Mr. Manhollow.
Hello, Ozzy. I posted my only good work with PS1 style on the Discord Retro Art channel. Oh, nice. We will check it out later on, or maybe I will check it out now. And oh god, wait. Oh god, my internet connection. I knew something would happen. Like, okay, but no, I think the stream is fine. Okay, I think the stream is fine. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I guess Broby Quires is also like learning Portuguese. So yeah. Yeah, I think Portuguese is like a very popular language right now, I think.
Yes, yes. It's I think it's I think it will be the next thing about to learn if we do retro style community to expand because this Portuguese and Brazilian are here to embrace us, I guess.
Oh yeah, man. I talked to one guy on Twitter. Because sometimes I'm super interested. Why is it so popular? And Pixel Dominus also just said, yeah, a lot of people from Brazil are into retro stuff. And I recently, no, it was a few months ago, but yeah, anyway. I asked a guy from Brazil, why is he and so many other Brazilians like into retro stuff? And he was like, yeah, because a lot of like low end performance laptops are like in every household. So like it's easier for those low end laptops and PC to run like retro games and emulate and stuff. And it's of course like easier to run those games than or indie games, for example, that are free, like horror games from itch.io and stuff like that. So it's more like a performance thing, I guess, and a budget thing. And I got basically the same answer from one guy from India. But also there's the second like layer, because like gaming is super in Brazil, as far as I know. Retro gaming and all the console generations are still super popular in Brazil. So the PS2, for example, and stuff like that is still huge in Brazil on those gaming night markets and or how they're called. So it would be super awesome to like do research or further into that matter of how the gaming sphere is inside of Brazil. Anyway.
Yeah. Like say bros before show us let's go Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah,
let's go Brazil.
let's go Brazil, maybe. Man, also I think those people are right super ready to party and stuff. They're always so like positive as far as I know. And
yeah.
Hi,
Mrs. Bravo.
Mrs. Bravo. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I've never asked you about you being a girl and stuff. I was just like, yeah, I'm so sorry, man. Ma'am. I'm sorry.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I've never asked. I was just like, going with the flow. Anyway, Ahegia Lante. Oh my god, I'm so terrible with your username, man. I'm so sorry. If it's anything like parts of Mexico, I was from, people were playing PS1 and PS2 for a way longer than most people in the States. I myself was poor, even in America, so I stuck to playing older games. Oh, dude, man, yeah. I have a similar like situation because I played very long like Game Boy games, and also I like with my first laptop. I had a very like low end laptop for my whole family, and I downloaded a Game Boy emulator and stuff like that, and PS1 emulator. And yeah, similar story to yours. So older games have been way longer like in my sphere with my people, because like money isn't that big of a thing in my childhood, so fancy stuff wasn't around. Mantis. Oh, nice. I love to see more art from him. Yeah, I think you mean. Oh God, so
Yeah,
much
it's
to read.
for it's yeah. So I will keep the pace.
Oh,
So
yo, wait, Kapayoshi. Wait, let me just speed run through the chat very quickly.
okay.
Kapayoshi, looks like you two guys gonna become motherfuckers worldwide with the language learning. Yes, we are Mr. Worldwide. As Pitbull used to say. Anyway, Starburst, what be the goals for today's stream? So yeah, that we just before you joined in, we ran through the goals. We just want to chat a bit around with you guys, and Razzak wants to like show you guys the chaptering of the tutorial. So what's going to be inside his Razzak Style Cyberpunk Shotgun tutorial, so you guys can stop asking him about the current state of his tutorial.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
exactly.
Because so the thing is, I will just finish it to because I was talking about the chaptering. So I will just resume quickly for the people that are new here. So we have we are with me. We are creating a Cyberpunk Shotgun. So it's a shotgun from World War One with a high-tech add-on on it. And I will divide the video to everyone, so it's for beginner friendly. And the chaptering is setting up the references, creating the blocking, so the rough modelization. After that is to polish it to be more refined, more great to look at it. And then we have the infamous UVM wrapping, how to do it in my style, how to tips and tricks to how to do this correctly in my very difficult UV pixel perfect. And after that, I will explain how to do texturing with my style, of course. So I will explain a lot of drawing and pixel art knowledge for that. If I give you a very quick one resume, essay. Summary. That's good.
Okay. Oh, hey, Diddy. I didn't see you. Hey. Oh, hey, you're from Rio de Janeiro. Nice. Thanks about the insight about your, yeah. Brazilians are masters of workaround solutions. Yeah. Okay. Aussie, Brazil is like Poland, Russia of Americans. I'm saying it as a Polish guy. Yeah. Suti? Hey, Suti. Would you ever consider a tutorial on PS1 style environments? Yes, I'm working on it. I know you done on graphics for PS1 style characters, but what about environments? Yeah, environments are big, and I still want to make a beginner-friendly tutorial about PS1 style environments, so that's on the way. Bravo. It's okay. I never bring it up. Lol. Yeah, thank you. Suti, sorry if you have done this before. I'm relatively new to the channel and might have missed. No, the tutorial is 4,000 years old and I need to make a new one, and I've learned so many more things. Bros, before Hyaris, I grew up on Flash games. Yeah. Pixel Dominus, yes, I can relate too. Same, Pixel Dominus, I'm from South America too. Hey, we have all the, Razzak, you and I, we're basically Team Europe, so Europe gang, and we have here South America gang too.
Yeah.
We should collab and take over America.
Yeah, exactly. Blue Lich Invasion.
Yeah. So wait, okay, bros, does being a fan of Brazil count? Yes, I guess. Real done. Anyone knows where I can get Prim? Wait,
Primabase?
what?
Yeah, Primabase.
What's that?
It's a add-on I use. So basically, from the last time I checked, it was a little bit long ago. I got downloaded the new version for Blender 4.0. So if it's not available at all, I think I will give it inside the video description into a live drive.
Oh,
So,
nice. Yeah,
so I think I will give you all the files necessary to make the
that's
video.
nice.
Okay, I will jump to the next
Vinny,
question. To the
yeah.
next question on this one. Vinivus Rodriguez, sorry if I butcher your name. I don't know if you use Substance Painter. Have you heard of Pixel 8 Air?
Yeah.
Yes. So I use Substance Painter times 2 times, but I know the add-on too. But the thing is, the Substance pattern is not my cup of tea in terms of
Yeah,
pixel
same.
art and painting over it. It's like it's good for more realistic or not pixel art because it's kind of fucked up to use it. But
Yeah.
think the,
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Substance Painter to begin with. I think it's way too expensive for just because it's industry standard doesn't mean it's like, especially if you're like a private or independent game studio or something like that. It's super expensive, man. So I mean, if you have access to Substance Painter through your work or something like that, I mean, use it. But yeah, I think the price is a huge thing for me, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't. The goal too is to give affordable kind of creating. Blender is free. Prima Base is free quotation. You can pay the creator. So I suggest you to highly pay his creator because he's doing an amazing work on this plugin. And of course, Sprite is paid, but it's like. Last time it was 20 bucks, I guess. So it's dirt cheap. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
In terms of quality of tools. So I prefer to use this kind of tools that more community and more like business sided.
Okay, SG, a question for both of you guys. With your individual workflows, how long does it take to make a piece, be that character or environment? So, I mean, for me, the first thing I was trying to achieve with my photo bashing texturing style, it's a very dirty workflow, and the outcome is like a bit tacky, in my opinion. Like one of those cheap indie games for a magazine from the early 2000s or something like that. And I'm a huge fan of like that dirty look and just straight up using pictures and just throwing it onto the model and stuff. So I learned so far to do something in 1 hour. That was one of my huge goals. I want to be able to achieve something like an item or a character head or something like that in 1 hour. So I'm pretty strong with 60 minutes, 1 hour, in my opinion. But depending on the scale of the like environment or character, I take longer. But overall, 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 week is my like goal to finish something. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that makes sense.
For my side, so let's go to the other end of the spectrum then.
Yeah, because I work dirty and like with you see the trash in my work. Like I just straight up grab pictures online or take pictures and throw it onto my model and call it a day. And you are like with love and expertise and technique, like creating beautiful hand painted textures and stuff. So how long does it take you to like create a character?
It's great because I've got environment and character. For the character we see over here, it take me I would say a month to make it.
Whoa.
When I say a month, not a total working on it. I just in terms of duration, it's my lifetime, doing my work and exploring for
Okay.
this. It take me a month. I'm
Gosh.
not calculated it exactly, but I think we have in terms of only working on this character, it will be like 40 hours on it, I guess.
Okay. I mean, so
So
you get a high quality, well-made character, but it
yeah,
takes time, of course.
I will explain. So this is the textures I made. So
this is an artwork in itself, in my opinion.
So this little piece of work take me at least for 40 hours of work to create something like this.
Yeah,
Because
understandable.
we have a lot of details to put it, correction to do, colors to manage. So, and of course some management. Like create something like this in terms of pixel art is basically another drawing inside a drawing, like I said in my interview before. And sometimes it's more simple. Of this one take me like 1 hour, 2 hours for the extra bit, something like this.
And this includes researching references and stuff.
Yeah, include everything. Okay. Everything is inside.
Okay.
But in terms of pure working on the texture, it take me maybe 24 hours, maybe. For the Blue Lich, it was 24 hours, I'm sure, because I counted 24 hours. You can see on the timelapse it's very short, but in my record play, it say 24 hours in just the texturing. But this one will maybe will be a little bit shorter. I don't know. The Brigantine take me a fuck ton of time to do it. It's
Dude.
like this one for the details, and yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
And for the extras, so this is texture for the environment over here.
Okay.
So this is very quick to make. It take me maybe 1 or 2 hours of good working on it. It's just to create something look good to look at. It's not very important to have super great quality over here, but when we look at the big picture, don't really matters. It's just the masses that really count. So, but the work on this and the big one, I've got more, love on it. But for the environment, I've got a special shader on it to blend it correctly. I've got the distribution shader, and of course I've got placing and all this kind of thing. It took me 1 week, 2 weeks to create the environment in the back.
Oh damn!
So we have, if I need to do this with my full time, it would take me like 2 full weeks of working. Like full time on it, it's 2 weeks to create this piece.
Whoa. Okay. So there's your SG. There's your answer. Ozzy, is Razzak having have own YouTube channel, or does he do tutorials here? I guess the plan is for you to, because Razzak is very like busy and famous, and so he needs a lot of time. So famous. I will basically like host him basically and like upload his videos, and yeah. Vaporwave, there's a free Blender add-on called UCU Painter that is texture painting with layers. It's really good. Okay, I've never heard of it, but nice.
Nice, never heard of it too, so I don't know if it's good or bad.
I may check it out later. I copied it in my note files. Christopher Braid. I did synchronization command on my rigged character meshes after UV painting, and it copied all of my left side weight paint values to the other side. Realized it too late. Yeah, the mirror modifier and stuff, it can really mess up stuff if you not apply it and stuff. I've run into issues myself with shape keys, for example, my eye blinking and stuff like that. With mirror modifier, this would not work. Soda Party Network. Wow. What they,
I will handle it. Okay, for this one.
My French is not good, man.
Ok, so Monsieur Soda Party Network. Wow, votre guest est français, très cool. Bonjour du Texas. Bonjour à toi aussi.
Oh, okay. Oh man. I have no clue. Okay. Bros P4 Cuares. Yeah, Substance Beta is pretty expensive. Luckily, can get it for free if you're a student. Oh, those damn students, man. They get everything for free nowadays. Back in my day, we... No, yeah. I mean, use it. If you get it for free, like, get it, man.
Yeah, no, use it. It's still a great tool to use it, but for pixel arting, I don't know.
Yeah. It's more like a filter. It's more like a lazy way out, I think, in my opinion. But I mean, it can like make your automate your like workflow if you're working on a huge project. I guess.
Yeah, it's a very good tool. You can create something very cool and create your own tool after that on it. It's very, 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 very good.
True. Didi, nice. The kind of tools I like. Yeah, true. She has very nice tools, in my opinion, too. Ozzy also is someone here heard about UPBGE Blender game engine? What? Oh yeah. Blender used to have a game engine. That would be awesome to make a game with that game engine, but I think they are way easier and more like time. Like I think it's very time consuming to reawake this game engine, in my opinion. Biscuit, yeah, true. Please archive this stream so we can watch it later. Yes, it will be archived. So after this stream ends, you can like rewatch it every time. And how many? Many times. Many times, please. Christopher Bright, any suggestions to avoid my issue when making symmetrical meshes change after UV painting? Apply the mirror modifier, I guess, before you start that part. That's my approach.
Yeah. I would say something else, but I think it's good for this kind of thing. I will just say some extra tips how to avoid symmetrical texturing to be less symmetrical. You can see. I will show you my current project on this one.
Oh yeah, nice. New behind the scenes.
Yes.
Mantis, this is such a clean UV map. Damn. Yes. Dude, Razzak's UV maps are so clean. And that's why he needs a lot of time. So yeah.
Oh, nice. So as you can see, texturing, I would just make in typos. It will be more clear to see it like this. So you can see isolated. No, I'm stressed.
Wait, let me continue with the chat meanwhile. Bros before, not gonna lie, really eye-opening, as I really like pixel art, 3D, and retro. I would love to get into this later in my life. Yeah, man, please, why not? It's especially like faster than regular 3D modeling and stuff, and way more aesthetically pleasing. because I hate realism. So please, we are working on a lot of like free tutorials, so you don't even need to spend any money. Everything is free, and yeah. Ozzy, it's so clean, God. Yeah, I think Razzak is now God of clean pixels. We can he's ascending to the next like level of existence. In my opinion. Rodriguez, I noticed that good creators are good with drawing. Is that some rule? I noticed that good creators are good at drawing. I don't know. To be honest. I mean, I draw. I can draw, but I don't like my style. To be honest. I would rather like create something in 3D than draw something. But I think like on an average, I think I'm good at drawing. So maybe maybe you're onto something. Vinny, yeah. SG, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you, man, for like watching. And sorry, Razzak, for interrupting you again.
Okay, so I will just explain this quick one. It will be a quickie. So you can see I've got textures for my arms that are different, over here and over here, but they are mirrored. The only thing is changed. It's the same texture. Over here for the arm, it's the same island of texturing, but I move the UVs to create the illusion of asymmetry. So I will showcase it a little bit with my UV editing. So when we look at the first textures, you can see this. This is the texture of the arm over here, and I will showcase you what's the deal. Just to showcase it. What? Okay. I think it's. I use my material. I would use. I'm quite lost. Yeah. Okay. It's my UV setup. Sorry guys, I was a little bit lost because I use a special UVs and shit, so I can be lost. So you have my UVs over here. That's for my arms. Here I know you can see it a little bit more. You can see. So you have my arms, you have my UVs, and my texture on it. When I move it, you can see it, move it right there. And what I use for the other one, it's the same thing. But the difference between the two is I mirrored this one to the X angle. And you can see here, it's the same UV texture. I just mirror it in my UVs over here to the X axis to create this asymmetry. So you have this little trick to create more details for the same place, I guess. If you want to create more asymmetry with symmetry, geometry, and UV unwrapping. This that's the example is finished.
Okay, I guess that wraps it up. So yeah, I can't add anything. Should I read the next question?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Ati the Terrible, design student here. So Ati is a design student. This art students do associate getting access to free licenses. Get access to free licenses. Oh god. But the unis are pushing down on this something about profile. Yeah. So universities, we also had on my university, we got teach the industry standard. And the thing is, I grew up very like rebellious, and if some like authority figure is telling me something to do, I'm like second guessing it, to be honest, at least second guessing it. And as they told me, yeah, Adobe Cloud, that's the shit. This is industry standard. After university, get your subscription and stuff like that. I really like second guessed it. And also like I learned ZBrush and Maya and stuff like that. And after university, I just couldn't afford all of these. And I switched to like free alternatives like Blender. And for video editing, I use DaVinci Resolve and stuff, and I'm way happier. I'm getting the same results basically, but I'm spending maybe 10,000 euro less than other like person, and yeah. So universities have some kind of they have a lot of like there's stuff behind the scenes. They have agreements and stuff because they are basically educating young people that this brand is the only brand there is. And so of course, and you as a university student, you are like, oh, of course, if my uni professor tells me to use that, I'm gonna use that and stuff like that. So yeah, also I think it will develop in that direction that for university students it won't be free in the future. I think you just get like a discount or something as a student in the future. But I think they will totally get rid of all that free student access and student memberships for software because profit. Ozzy, I'm in Blender. Game engine lives on. Oh, really? That's still a thing. It has a website, and one guy also released a game made with it, and it's not a masterpiece, but it's doable. The future ends. Oh, nice. I'm putting it on my note file. Christopher. Oh, sick. Thanks. Oh, nice. So I think we helped him, or you helped him.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. The world's cutest gamer. Hey, I hope you're really, really cute. So, and that's not just words. Was there anything recently that you found inspiring for your work? Oh, that's a great question. What about you?
So, I mean, I'm working on something right now that was inspiring. So, I see some Bruegel painting, and I was very, very finding very, very cool how he picture peasants and low life in his painting. And I want to not create exactly the same because I won't do it. You can see by my art style, it's not the same thing. But I want to create something like miserable and quite sad scene, and of course to experiment a little bit. So I've got my inspiration from a little bit of classical art. And also, when I look at Twitters and ArtStation, when I see some creation, and Pinterest too, I look at something and say, "Oh yes, nice," and I want to not to recreate it, but just to keep in mind the thing I can do it in the future, like rigging or creating a character or maybe creating a background, something like this.
Yes, and for me it's basically a very recent influence, positive inspiration basically is my new side job. So I work in multiple museums in Vienna, and also in private collections as a security guy. So Five Nights at Freddy's, but with paintings and expressionistic and modern art sculptures. And I also got in contact with a lot of very, very filthy rich millionaire people. And I don't know, listening to seeing so many like aspects of art, like the rich people that see the art just as an investment, and then on the other side, like real people that go to the museum to watch art, and also me, the employee who spends as a security guy the most of his day, like 8 to 10 hours a day, with one room full of paintings. And so, I mean, if nobody is coming into your like area, or I mean, sometimes I'm also in front of the like screens in a security room, but there are days I'm spending inside a room with paintings totally alone for like 8 hours, 10 hours. And yeah, I'm kind of getting crazy, but also like crazy inspired by all those like paintings from Baroque, Romantic, and Jugendstil, and like very ancient stuff and shit. And yeah, so just going to the museum and consuming art in person, and also it really helps to just like watch paintings without the goal of like taking a digital picture. Just like spend time with art. I don't know. This sounds totally dumb, but just watching paint on a fucking canvas for 10 hours is super inspiring.
I'm completely agree on this one because I'm very. I like to go to museum and look at painting. I see because I see real Bruegel painting, so I was very impressed to see it in real life. So I was holy shit, that's so cool. And there is a very big difference between see it in your screen than seeing in real
Yeah.
life. It's completely different in terms of the feeling and the colors. But because some paintings are very very huge, and they create another feeling on it. So
Oh
go
yeah.
visit museum. It's a great way to find inspiration, I guess.
Wait, I can show you. Actually, I took a video from work the other day. I hope I can send it maybe very quickly to myself. And also, I think like the overall putting yourself into a certain surrounding or atmosphere is super inspiring. So like going to a place and enjoying like something. So that, for example, okay, it's just a very quick video. It's IRL, my fucking life. So it's not that. But for example, I spent last Friday in this blue room over like I think it was 10 hours, and there haven't been a lot of people there, but someone needed to protect those like paintings, and so I was just like standing there and watching like this room the whole day and stuff. And yeah, and like I could really like go into the nitty gritty of. And I really enjoyed like seeing one of my favorite colors of all time, like this azure blue, this shade of blue. And it was a very important thing in this thematic because Venus, I think, where is Venus? She with those like little horns, wears the blue cape in all of those painting. And the red stands for Adonis. And yeah, so there's a story. And I think I'm turning crazy if I spend too much time in the museum, but it's also inspiring. So yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to show that's to have a real life painting inside its job. Sometimes will be a good perk, but yeah, if you stay too long, your mindset can be damaged a little bit.
Oh yeah. Especially the light. The light inside the museum is like this very intense, bright artificial light, because they aim for a very neutral white to like shine on the paintings, so the colors can like get displayed the right way. But I think it's not very healthy for my eyes. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so a bit of insight about that, man. Let's jump a bit forward. Vaporwave, I keep getting stretched pixels or ugly pixels on my textures. Oh, you will learn a lot about that stuff and how to avoid it in Razzak's tutorial in the chapter about pixel painting and stuff. So
Yeah,
we don't have to elaborate on this one.
Yeah, it will be one of the major thing about my art style. It will be UV unwrapping and texture painting. So don't worry about this one. That's the biggest thing I will cover it on the tutorial.
Yeah. SG, how does Razzak's icon move and blink? Is it also done with VC Face? No, it's its own program. I found it on itch.io. Wait, let me show you very quickly. And it's basically a PNG tuber little software piece made in Unity. It's very lightweight and simple. And it's this one. This one with the deer. And as I showed before, it's just it's a microphone connected to my headset. Because I need to like put him into my stream somehow. And yeah, so much about that, man. But hey, it's working and we are doing the VTubing.
Hey, this is me.
Yeah. Vinny again. Okay. Which game engine do you recommend for games like this? Overall, I really found I tried all game engines, so Unity, all the major ones like Godot, Unity, and Unreal Engine. I hated every single second of Unity, to be honest, and I really love Godot, but I was very slow at it. And with the node system and the visual scripting of Unreal Engine, I just found my sweet spot, to be honest. And I made so fast like progress with all the tutorials and online courses that I still like use Unreal Engine. And yeah, and what's up with you? Have you ever used Unity, Godot, or Unreal?
Yes, I use it for my job. So I use Unity for my job, and Unreal too. But I don't don't have tried Godot, so I don't know about this one. So in terms of if you want to try art style in terms of pixel art, Unreal can be quite rough to set up correctly your texture and make it good. Unity is more straightforward, but to be quite honest, it's only really depend on what do you want to do with your tools, because the output will be quite the same. Unity is a little bit more weaker in terms of graphical tools available.
Yeah.
It's more difficult to have all the tools necessary to create something great with Unity. You need to buy a lot of add-on or scripts to create something useful for you to the creation, I guess. Because it's the main thing with Unity is a little bit bare bones compared to Unreal. And problem with Unreal, it can be overwhelming with all the options and tools available, and you have no clue how to use it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, in my personal opinion, it's like Unity was made for IT guys that are into programming, in my opinion. If you're a solo dev and just starting out to learn a game engine, go with Godot, in my opinion. And if you're coming from a design background or like art background, maybe Unreal Engine is the thing for you. But overall, I would everyone who's just starting out recommend to try Godot if it's your first time, and try how far you like get with Godot. To be honest, World's cutest gamer. Yo, that's a red job. I don't know if it's a red job because I have also like to do with a lot of like high-end clientele, like very rich people. Just last Friday, I met Guy Ritchie, like the director, the movie director. And I was very hyped about it because I really like his movies. But then he said, no, I want to be alone in the room. I don't want anyone to disturb me or ask me questions. And I'm like, can he do that? I'm the security guy. He cannot like send me out of the room, right? And like the guy above me was like, no, let him do his thing. Let him go. He can do whatever he wants. Just check afterwards if he like destroyed a painting or something. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And yeah, so there's this social aspect to it, and that's a bit annoying. And yeah, and you have to be mentally very strong to like stand around for 10 hours and tackle potential climate activists and fight them to death in a Mortal Kombat.
Fighting tomato launcher guys.
Yeah, exactly. So I once made a joke about my mortal enemy, the climate activist, is trying to like throw paint over you know a painting or something like that, and I have to deflect the paint with my karate chops and stuff like that. And yeah, so yeah, it's because like there have been stuff before in museums, and basically I'm the guy who should prevent shit like that. So I'm super scared about climate activists, to be honest. Yeah, but anyway, it's kind of a cool job, but I mean, terribly paid, but I mean, it's kind of a cool job. Pablo, do you literally start with pixel by pixel, or do you go through rough hand painting first? If we are gonna see the process later, can you skip this question? I think that's also a thing you will explain in detail in your tutorial. And
yes.
Maybe we have time afterwards to like show maybe a bit of how you like. I mean, it's basically pixel art, and that's its own thing, to be honest. Okay, but maybe later, I guess. Let me just rush through the comments.
Yeah, let's go.
Quickly.
Let's go.
And let's go.
Time.
Speed run comments at the chat. We love you all, guys, but I want to like really read out all of those. Sunburst. How would you recommend going about a character that has destructible parts? Okay. That's
my god.
Oh god, yeah. Basically, you need to work in individual like meshes, but rig it to the same rig and work in layers. Like have a layer of cloth or armor, and underneath like exposed skin parts and stuff like that, and work in which individual parts, I guess.
I mean, your question is it's about very, very complicated technical stuff.
Yeah,
and
true.
Is first of all is really depending on what do you want to do when you say destructible part, because you can speak about just the clothing or just be on a texture, or it can be like losing an arm, losing a head, losing something, you know. So I cannot answer this question correctly, because it's a very technical stuff, and it's something you need to work around to you know. I think the things to do is to take a piece of paper and write it down. What do you want to do with your character or something?
And is it really necessary, because it will like add up to your development time? And I can show you very quickly a very simple system I made for the Callisto Protocol demake. So here we have the enemies, and now he's attacking. And I have already a separated mesh just from the head. and I think the arms are also separated meshes. And if you like kill him and run his hit points down to 0, he will scale in a certain. So he will basically like spawn those individual meshes, and they will turn into physics meshes, and they will change the texture to something more bloody. Wait. And as you can see also here are some like particles. And yeah, there was it. So it's just like, wait, spawning basically the head and the arm in. And so it's very simple, but I think it achieves the goal, in my opinion. Yeah. Blood clot. Yeah, and as you can see, there is the torso, the head, and the arm and stuff like that. So, and also it's like, I think a bit scaled down. But yeah, here's the arm, here's the head, here's the second arm. And yeah, and it's just basically despawning the character and spawning those meshes in. Yeah, and that's how I did it. It was very like lightweight and simple. And yeah. Mad Muffin Tops. Hey, I just used your tutorial. TY for the help. Yeah, you're welcome. Peter, nice art pictures. Yes, they are nice. Art is terrible. I'd rather lose my mind to a museum than to the internet. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, true. Me too. Carla, Adonis, the one man, all men want to be to mock. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Chin seeing hard man. Carla. Bros before. Bros analyzing every pixel in the museum painting. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we are reducing each painting to its individual like pixel. I think that's the cool thing. You can get very close to a painting and still see the brush strokes. Pixel Dominus. Godot is probably best for newcomers. Yes, it is. World Cutest Gamer. Guy Ritchie just wanted to touch all the paintings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just wanted to. But I heard he's currently working on a film about art thieves and shit. And so he wanted to be alone in the room to figure out the way how to steal the paintings. But I was totally offended because I think he could just like ask me how to steal a painting because it's my job to prevent that stuff. So anyway, bros before. Stark got some strong calves for sure. Dude, yeah, I'm built like a frog, man. I'm all about that that leg strength. I have an amazing like ass, and my legs are, all my muscles are inside my legs. So I could like, I can jump, I think, onto the roof of a house or something like that. I have, yeah. Actually, I think in the last stream I mentioned when I was really into fitness, all my friends told me, do squats. Because you lose body fat and you train your whole body. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's so easy. Just one like thing, and I do that all the time, and I lose fat and build my whole body and get a six-pack and shit. And the only thing that happens was I lose a bit of fat, but I got a very nice ass and very like defined legs afterwards. And so I was super like offended. I was like, I put in 6 months into this workout plan, and yeah, still no six-pack. Anti the Terrible, this man out here single-handedly saving classical art from eco-mentalist. Bless him. Yes, totally. If I see one, I can smell them. I will like karate chop off his head and stuff. And like I do a Mortal Kombat finishing move, and I hope someone is there to film that spectacle, because I will like destroy those environmental.
I think you can spin it from afar with the tomato juice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Carla, does your feet get tired in your job, and how do you deal with it? No, the thing is, actually, to a certain point, your feet just like become static, and like the blood in your body is like getting used to your feet standing still. But the thing is, like the weight of your arms is really, and the thing is, you're not using your hands, if you know what I mean. So your shoulders, the weight of your arms is dragging down your shoulders, and you get actually a lot of pain in your shoulders and not in your feet. So yeah, that's a thing. So I have to do a lot of like weird looking exercises when nobody's looking in the corner of some palace or the museum. All caps 1. Do you do level design exclusively in Unreal Engine? I'm much more comfortable in Blender, but I noticed that VOV XT is distorted when exporting from Blender to Unreal. Yeah, I think that's because when you like importing assets from Blender to Unreal, it creates automatically a shadow map and stuff like that. So you have basically 2 UV maps inside Unreal and only 1 UV map in Blender. And yeah, that's its own topic. Yeah, it's very complex. But I can only like recommend maybe working with unlit models. That will totally get rid of that problem. And yeah, Unreal is it's kind of complicated to explain this now. Attitude Terrible. Sorry for rushing. I just wanna get everyone his like time.
You forgot one question, I guess.
Oh, color. Also, I wonder, do you need to learn pixel art in order to do Razzak Style? Oh, yeah. Can you answer that?
Yes, totally. So for this, we are gonna to learn how to do texture painting pixel art in my tutorial. So if you don't have experience about pixel art, I will explain the basis, how to do shading and coloring on it. And of course, to help, we are going to use a very limited color palette, so you will not be lost when we are going to practice it.
Perfect.
Even so, we're not gonna directly paint it directly on the model. We are doing some little bit of 2D pixel writing exercise to get used to understand a little bit more. After that, we are doing 3D exercising to understand how this is work in 3D. So don't worry if you don't know pixel art.
So Carla, basically it's really a tutorial, not just for beginners, but really from 0 to like you will develop those skills inside the tutorial. So come with nothing and get out of it with everything, I guess.
I hope so. That's the goal. But
yeah, that's the goal.
But I will not I'm not gonna lie to you. It will be difficult too, because don't worry if you need to replay the video again and again on some central part. It's normal if you don't know anything.
Yeah. Attitude Terrible. Personally, I stick with Unreal Engine 5 for level design. Yeah, same for me. Take the level out of only cubes at first. Yeah, so blocking out and stuff. Totally, yeah. Gray boxing, blocking out. I would really like to make like a little game in the future for like one whole tutorial about how to make like one of those game jam little horror games or something like that. That would be nice. So also like a 10-hour tutorial from scratch, like Razzak is currently working on, but just with a very like micro horror game, like third person PS1 style micro horror game. That's still like one of my big like goals on my to-do list, but of course, it takes a lot of time. But I mean, I'm still around for at least like 20 years, I guess. I hope so. So we have still time. I hope so. Vaporwave, there's a link to Blender add-on for texture painting in layers. Oh, nice. Yeah. Thank you, man. And the world's cutest gamer, would you recommend working on higher resolution images when learning texture painting? I feel like I have trouble working with limited space of 256 or 512 pixels.
Okay, this is for me.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so basically, 512 is I never do this kind of texturing. It's too much high. It's super high. It's like the highest you can do. So 256, it's a very good model for high-end texturing, like you see on my character. It's 256 texture density, and it's a lot in terms of texture working if you do it in our styles. If you want to little bit of training and don't want to lose a lot of time, I suggest you to working to 64. It's quite low, but you can have something. You feel a little bit confident that after that you can do 124. And of course, if you're like I'm doing full speed ahead, you can try the 256 in terms of working.
Yeah. So, and I'm basically the opposite. I always use 1K texture if I'm not sure about the final outcome. For example, I used for my face, for my head of this Lich character, I used 128 texture. So 128 times 128 because I knew I was going to end up with this resolution. But if I'm like just trying around with certain ideas for textures and stuff like that, I'm going with a 1K texture and scaling it later on down to like find out what kind of pixelation would work for my character. But usually I use 2 textures for my characters. For the body, I'm using a 256 pixel texture file, and for the head, 128 texture file. That means I can still, like, for items or additional stuff, I can use a 128 additional texture file. So the whole character will always be around or underneath 512 pixels or above. And yeah.
It's so funny. We have literally, each time we have a question, it's literally opposites.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we are the solar opposites of each other. Like, I think that's super interesting because somehow we ended up in the same place. Yeah. Ray Fox, yeah, you again. What the fuck?
Hello, Mr. Ray Fox.
Yeah, Ray Fox is always here. Bros, before the 2 models you've shown us, Razzak, reminds me a bit of Nightmare Creatures. Yeah, that was an awesome game. Oh man, I love Nightmare Creatures.
I don't know this. I don't know this game. How did it look?
Yeah,
it's good. I hope.
Yeah, it's a very nice game. Benoit, La France.
La Bretagne.
Oh, you have friends. You brought friends from France over into the stream. Nice. Attitude Terrible. One last question. How does one recreate PS1 style lighting in Unreal Engine 5? Garjab has a good video on this topic, the truth about PS1 style graphics, but it's in Godot and I can't recreate the steps in Unreal Engine 5. So the thing is, there are basically two options in my opinion. Either you work with unlit textures and paint or vertex paint the dark areas and the light areas. And a bit more straightforward would be the PS1 plugin from Marquis. Wait, where is he? Again, one of those usual suspects. Oh god. Wait. Browse. I think he's. Oh god. I think it's
What's
in my library.
garbage use for lighting? I don't remember what it uses. It's unlit with fake texture painting with a little bit of fake texturing AO, I guess, if I remember
Yeah. I
correctly.
think he's just like straight up doing that. Yeah, but
Yeah, so
I think the best results
yeah,
you will
this
get out of the PSX effects plugin. Buy it on itch.io because Marquis will end up with more revenue. He also has the same like plugin on the Unreal Marketplace, but he will earn less money. So check it out on itch.io. I bought it also on itch.io. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just like really like it. I, for example, made the Callisto Protocol demake inside of with the plugin to test it out. And so you will end up with perfect results with this plugin.
I think I kind of agree on this one. Is even though I doesn't use it, I see the showcase video and the work he put on it. You basically gain a lot of time just to buy this his product because it's so complete and professional. You can go ahead and
you will also lose a lot of time in production on your game if you try to recreate the tools he already made. And I mean, it's only 33 euro or something like that, but it will save you a lot of time because recreating all of those things inside Unreal will take you at least like a few months, in my opinion, because I tried.
So it's just more like few months.
Yeah, so just either go with unlit textures and paint the light in by hand, or use his plugin. I think that's the best way to go. Pixel Dominus. I'm also learning Unreal Engine 5, but yeah, kind of hard to get in. Yes, exactly. That's why I really need and want to do a tutorial on a short like game. Willow Art. Hi guys.
Hi, Mr. Willow Art.
Hi, Mr. Willow Art. Yeah, Peter. At Sacras, but you also have Austrian friends also here. Yeah, thank you, Peter, for still being here, and I appreciate it. I think you are one of like 5 people I know from Austria overall, from my own country.
Nice.
Very nice. Thanks, lads. We'll probably invest next payday. Yeah. We should really like get sponsored by Marquis for shouting out his plugin. No, just joking. But really, check him out. He also owns a YouTube. He has his own YouTube channel. Check it out. Okay, well, okay. Oh God, my throat hurts so much.
Okay, we are good to the question for now. That's great.
Okay. So, okay, about your tutorial. What will be the main chapters and what will the people learn inside your Razzak Style tutorial?
So, the big chapters, basically, I will, like I said before, we are learning a little bit of, a basic principle for modeling and how to create something good to have a good preparation for the texturing, because Having a good model is very important in terms of geometry for the UV unwrapping. After that, we are going to learn how to do my setup of UV unwrapping. So I will show you how does it look at final look. So this is my UV unwrapping look at the final end. So it's basically everything is in order and everything is a square, like everywhere, I guess. And of course, it's a pixel perfect. I will just show you quickly that to prove you it's pixel perfect. You can see 1 pixel. This is 1 pixel, and it perfectly encased into the texture. So I will explain how to do this kind of texturing UV unwrapping for you to understand how it's important and how to make it, and of course how to avoid your hair to go down by the difficulty of this, because
Oh God.
because it is difficult. I will not sugarcoat it. It's difficult, but it's like having a good skeleton. You can have a good knife with 4 metals, you know. So this is like this UV unwrapping is like maybe 50% of your work. If you have a very bad UV on when you are painting on the texture, this texture will be distorted, and we immediately see the problem. So we are gonna learn how to do this. So this will be the very big chapter on the video tutorial, of course. And of course, I will explain how to do pixel art. So I will explain how to do basic pixel art. I will explain how to paint it, the logic of colors. I will do a little bit of colors theory, and I will explain a little bit of extra thing about techniques about texturing. Now, I can be a little bit more in detail for this. So for example, I can explain how to do small logos inside your small resolution textures, because it's very important to learn how to do little details with low definition, so to getting the more result on it. If I can get an example, it will be this kind of thing. It's very low density, but you have a lot of detail on it. We'll explain how to do writing, because I can show the blue lich if I can. Yeah, I will show you the blue lich. Yay, the blue lich. You will see my behind the scene animation from the interview. If I render correctly, take a little bit of time. You can see that we got writing on it, and I will explain how to do writing correctly in pixel art, because it's not easy as it seems, because you have a lot of rules to understand about to create letters. So I will explain a little bit of this, how to create letters, to create a style with like create a kind of font for the pixel art. So I explain how to do this. I will explain how to do metals and wood. So I can give you an example for this. I will go back to my last one. With this, I will explain how to do this kind of texturing in wood and metal, like this. You will learn how to do this kind of metal and wood in terms of texturing. So there are a lot of technique to use to create this kind of result. If we try to get a percentage of how many part we take, like modeling and or polishing will take like 30% in terms of working, and the other half is divided between UVs and texturing in terms of how the tutorial will go. So So that's it. If I want to say more thing, I can explain more if you want.
About the tutorial, I think how many chapters, big chapters, is it in total again?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 big chapters.
5 big chapters. Okay. So
Divided.
the tutorial will end up with 5 big chapters, and they will be marked in chapters on YouTube. So you can really go through it over time and take your time, do it in your own pace, and just like learn it with small bites, if you know
Yes.
what I mean. And so I mean the tutorial will look very like overwhelmingly, but it's not intended to be watched and done in one sitting. So just watch it over a week or something like that, and we have all the chapters, the 5 chapters and everything inside those chapters marked in the timeline of YouTube. So Razzak, very, very interesting. Ozzy asked us to check out and rate. Wait, what was his phrasing? He wants us to rate his model.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Are you interested? Wait, you can see it on the Discord. I will pull it up on the stream.
Okay, I will look at the Discord then.
Yeah.
On my end.
The shotgun.
It's a shotgun too. Okay, let's go. Okay, I will judge you. I will judge you. Careful.
Shotgun gang, let's go.
Okay.
So this is his shotgun. Okay. So we have it here on the screen. Okay.
I've got on my end too, so I can look at it.
It's super clean. Nice.
I like the little bit the corner of the texture unwrapping to see how much you work on it. That's great.
Yeah, I think it's very minimalistic, and like also for the details and stuff like that. Like there are very hard color accents on the barrel with the black strokes, but also the texture map. It's super like convenient and like simple, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But Mister, you forgot your trigger in your shotgun. this thing doesn't shoot.
Okay.
Sorry to announce you.
Ozzy, sorry for the bullying, but you forgot the trigger. No. But overall, I mean, Ozzy, do you want us to find a negative or something like that? I don't know how you are like. So basically, it's like that. I think I really like it, but it depends on the context. So what is what kind of game are you using it in? And it's very simplistic, and it looks very painterly. So in my opinion, really the character using it needs to fit into the world.
It's reminding me a little bit of Bravo art style in terms of art direction.
Yeah, like, true.
Little soft brush painting.
Yeah, that's totally true.
With a bit of high touch details for the most important part.
Exactly. I think it's very simplistic, but it puts an emphasis on the important part. If I have to like acknowledge one critique point, if you use the shotgun for a third-person game, it should be fine. But I think if you use the shotgun for a first-person game, it can look a bit boring, I think.
Yeah, I think okay. So I'm a little bit more like opposite people. Look, it's the nicest. It's a nice cop. I'm the bad cop.
Oh god, you are the bad cop. I thought. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay,
So
I will.
Ozzy, be ready.
Okay, I'm the bad cop. Don't take it too personally. Okay, Ozzy. I'm just very critical when you
Ozzy,
said.
we love you, but Razzak has to say you something. Have to.
Okay,
Oh god.
don't worry. It will be fine. I will not be that rude. But
Um,
it's not personal. It's just only about your model. So, um, from what I can say, tell, maybe you can do a little bit of work in terms of the geometry because the problem of your shotgun, it look a little bit straight. You know, it's like a cylinder, a straight cylinder for your barrel, and it's like a cube with no different shape. It's like a perfect cube. Maybe you can add a little bit of, different kind of shape. You can, if you look closely to shotgun, the base of the barrel between the receiver it's larger, and at the end of the barrel it's smaller. So if you do this, it's very simple to do, and it will create a little bit of flavor on your model. And you need a little bit of this overall in your model, changing a little bit your shape to have a more pronounced object. Because if I do a very critical thing, it looks a little bit flat in terms of modeling.
oh, I know what you
For
mean.
your yeah. That's why I say something. Yeah, I know it's a little bit hard to say. I'm sorry. For your texturing, I don't really know what do you want to aim in terms of hairstyle. So I just presume use a little bit on this type of Bravo. That's, like I said, very
Oh,
kind of
that's true. I see a lot of like Bravo in his style. Yeah,
a little bit, a soft brush with
true.
defined details for some key features. That's great. Maybe just I don't know, adding a little bit of life on it because it look like new. I don't know if your shotgun is like brand new or if you want to do a little bit of marking. You can do some marking. You can do some little bit of variation in your wood. You can see on my chariot if you want. So you can see over here, I've got, of course, this is a very more damaged one wood, so of course it's more visible, but you can get the idea. You can see that my wood is very light on the top and very dark and brownish on the bottom. So it gave a sense of height and texturing details on it. It doesn't look like the same thing all the time. It's look varied and more interesting to look because I've got different type of details texturing on my work of the wood. It's basically if you do this kind of thing, just a little bit of adding a little bit of dark part, your metal, same thing. Even so, if you want to little bit more creative, you can add a little bit of, I don't know, damage on it, rust, maybe blood on it because you shoot it from a skull of the zombie. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but create something like more vibrant. So this is basically if I want to rate your shotgun, I must say it's a really good model you made. But you need a little bit of polish, a little bit of foot smoothing your cleaning your genie lantern, your quick, and it will be perfect.
Okay.
Little bit of polishing,
I know totally what you mean. I personally really need a bit more context about the like world and the characters and what kind of game, because I still see a lot of like if it was for a first person game, I think that's my biggest issue. For a first person game, I really would like love more polish, like Razzak said, and more like fit.
Yeah.
Because with a first-person game, you would be very close to the back of the shotgun. But with a third-person game, so if you always see it on the character, I don't see like much of a. And if the whole game is in this art style, I don't see much of a issue. So yeah, I think yeah, it's very like clean. And yeah, oh god, Razzak, I hope we didn't like scare him off or something like
No,
that.
I just
Ozzy,
say.
are you still here?
Yeah, I see. I see. He wrote something. So,
Okay.
he
Yeah.
say. I mean, this was my first try to make one PS1 style. I lost my Model 5, so I have to remake it. So, congratulations, because for first try, it's very good.
The first try, it's way too good. So
Yeah, it's very, very good.
what-
Congrats, man. Congrats.
yeah, not bad. And I mean, this was like Resident Evil 4 inspired, but it was not for a specific game. Okay. So I think I think that totally makes sense, because if you would made it for like a project, a specific project with specific art direction and gameplay direction, you would have maybe made some different choices, I think, and maybe added more stuff or something like that. But yeah, of course, if you like create a shotgun out of context with just a shotgun without any like project in mind or art direction or certain style, this is perfect. So it's nice, it's clean for a first attempt. It checks all the boxes. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not for first try, that's way too good, to be honest. So fuck you, man. My first model was shitty as fuck. Ozzy, I hate you. Wait, let me show you my first 3D attempt I've ever done. I think I have still the picture somewhere, and it's garbage. It's
for first person shotgun. It's really great, Ozzy. If you do for a first person game, it's good. But the first person one, you need a little bit of work on it. Hey, don't forget, and please, just add the trigger, please.
So wait, let me show you. That was my first thing I've ever did with 3D. I think this is around 9 years ago. No, 8 years ago or something like that.
Oh, man.
I made this with Maya, I think it was Maya, and this was my first attempt. And you see, I mean, I already like played around with like creating materials and stuff, but I mean, come on. So Ozzy, yours is way cleaner and way better than this, because I just like stuck like boxes into each other. But yeah.
You can see my first pixel art attempt in my station, the robot one, if you want to showcase it.
Yeah, it's only fair if you check out our like first attempts, and then you can compare it to your first attempt, I guess. But I guess that's the thing. Like after the first attempt, you try more, you figure out your style, you figure out what you like and what you're good at. And then you do more of that stuff, and it will like refine and get better and better. It's like with everything else in life, you only get better at it while doing it, actually. So yeah, Ozzy, thanks a lot. I wanted to hear something about textures, because I'm like a noob in drawing pixel art. My models improved from that time. Yeah, you will only improve, man. I mean, if it's your first attempt, with the second time, I mean, maybe for now you can stick with guns, for example, and try a different kind of gun with different materials or something like that. But I mean, like I said, like we said, like the first attempt, man, it's amazing.
It's good. It's really good, and I think the good thing is you managed to create a good UV from the texture. I saw it's very organized and
yeah,
and very well made. So that's you are all the good sign to continue. You are in a good path to say.
Yeah.
Great job overall. Great job.
Pixel Dominus. Hey, that looks kind of cool. You mean my shitty robot? Wait, Razzak, you also did. Your first model was also a robot, right?
Yes, you can look at my ArtStation.
So we all like did as our first attempts like robots. That's
yes.
Okay. That's kind of funny.
We are the same.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Razzak, do you still have something on your plate? Do you want to share something, or else
yeah.
I would love to make a sandwich.
Yes. I've got some information to give you a little bit more
Nice.
about the shotgun. So the shotgun we are gonna to make will be created for first person view. So it will be very detailed in terms of quality, and of course the texture will be 256. So okay, it's quite scary to use 256, but don't worry, you are with me. You will not be lost. But yeah, it will be used to first person for in terms of utility. If you have to do that, and other thing I want to address about the video is the time when it go out for that. You know that I'm working from my job, and I've got some little bit of time to working on a size project. And for the video shotgun tutorial, it's like it's a huge amount of work to do. It's enormous in terms of quantity of work I need to make it, because it's not only to just recording, is like researching and sourcing to be sure that what I say in the video it's correct, it's not fake news, and get bamboozled by false information. So there's a lot of preparation for that, and it will take. I will not joking about that. It will take months to create the video. So don't worry if we're talking right now about the video, how we do it, or how it will be chaptered, etc. Because it will take at least. I think if I need to give you an hint in terms of when the video will be uploaded, it will be maybe, if I do badly, quotation mark, in terms of time, it will be in September, November, in terms of coming out. So don't worry if it takes time, okay?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it will be a high quality thing, and it takes time to create something like that. Especially if you because Razzak really wants to go in the nitty gritty and explain it for like really beginners and stuff like that. So yeah, September is only like realistic, and I guess, guys, it's only fair for Razzak to take his time with creating it, because it will be free, and he also has a job. So yeah, so much about that.
And the thing too, it's I need a little bit of time too to for video montage, because I do some types of video editing, but I never do tutorial video, so I will need a little bit of time to create something that's understandable and very straightforward to understand it, and not boring and little bit blurry in term of understanding. So please be patient. That's the only thing I need to have is a little bit of time for me, of course, but a little bit of time, to create the video. Maybe I don't know if I want to share some progress, but I don't know. I feel too a little
Yeah.
bit too. It will be breaking the surprise because I can assure you. I will say something too. There will be surprises inside the video. I can guarantee you there will be surprises. Maybe look no, but who doesn't know. But yeah, it will be surprises for you people.
Yeah. I think we found the right spot to end the stream. We're already like sitting here for over 2 hours. And Ozzy, I'm awesome that you're still here, and we are very proud of you. Just want to spell it out loud. And yeah, Ozzy, please like let us know about your game. If you're making progress, post it on a Discord. We are all inside the same like tribe. We have to stick together and support each other. And yeah, bros, for before, take your time, brother. Yeah, and I think that's a nice note to end on. Sometimes it's super healthy to just like take your time with something. And yeah, time like this stream. Yes. I hope you guys got something out of this stream. And yeah, so to everyone so how about this? Yeah. To everyone who was like taking the time to join in and say hi, and especially so many times have been so active in the chat. I just have to thank you guys, and I hope I see you soon. Please join the Discord server. Razzak and I are sticking around in the Discord server, and you can just like casually talk to us. And also you always will like reach me with via YouTube and stuff. And yeah, Ray Fox, don't burn out. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, nice.
Don't worry.
Me wearing bubble wrap until September. Yeah, please be drive carefully, Carla. Okay, so yeah, I love you guys. You have been amazing. And Razzak, do you want to say something?
Yes. Don't worry. I will not burn out. I will take my right. Don't worry. It will be okay. And thank you so much for the question and for the comment you say in the chat. It was very pleasant. It was my first time to do a stream, so
yeah, he was very nervous, and I think he did great. So thank you guys for being so kind to us both.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good night, people.
Yeah, good night, good day, wherever you are, and play some retro indie games and like art on Twitter and such. I don't know. It's late. Okay. Then bye guys. Bye.
Bye.